Hi everyone, welcome or indeed welcome back to the channel. If you are new, don't forget to hit subscribe because this is video number 2 in my weight loss diary thing. So if you've not seen part 1 of this little mini series that I'm doing, I will pop a card up here if you want to check it out. It's basically where I talk about my weight and how I've previously lost weight and all that kind of stuff. Today's video is the unboxing of the Diet Chef stuff that has literally just arrived. I turned the camera off from filming part 1 and the guy was there with all of my Diet Chef stuff and I'd forgotten how big a delivery this is. It's huge and very heavy. So before we get into my unboxing of this and just showing you what it all looks like, I thought I would pre-record me actually selecting the meal options just in case you're not familiar with Diet Chef, how it works, all that kind of stuff. So we'll quickly go to the Diet Chef website and I'll talk you through the things that I chose. First of all, if you're not familiar with what Diet Chef is, this is the official website. It's one of these services where they actually send you food for your breakfast, lunch, dinner and a snack, and it's all portion and calorie controlled, so there's nothing too much to think about really, which is why I like it so much, because I am a bit lazy. I do like a bit of convenience, so it's definitely very convenient. It's also one of the most affordable options out there when it comes to food actually being sent through to you. I think it probably is the cheapest in the UK that you can get if you want to go for one of these diet options where they send you food. It does actually say here no counting points or calories as we do the numbers for you, but I definitely still have to use MyFitnessPal for actually logging all of the entries of what I'm eating, because as it says over here, you will need to add fruit and vegetables to meet government recommendations. If you literally just ate the food that they sent, it would be nowhere near enough calories. The amazing thing about this food as well is due to an innovative sealing method, it means you don't need to chill or freeze the meals. They can just be stored in a cupboard and then heated in just 3 minutes. So it is massively convenient if you're in a hurry, but usually for the dinners I am adding something else to it, whether it be veg, rice, couscous, pasta, something like that, just to bulk it out a little bit more, because like I said, if you just stuck to the food that they gave you, it wouldn't be enough calories. And this is what it looks like when you first decide to order something. I've gone for the 20-day option, so it says 20 out of 20 meals, and they automatically add their most popular meals in there. So if you want to personalize it, you just go into edit, and then you get all of the different meals available to you, and it just gives you a running total as and when you're ticking things. It also explains what is vegetarian and whether it contains nuts, and also whether it's new as well. So for the breakfasts, I've decided to go for some luxury muesli, treacle and pecan granola, because I do seem to remember that was quite nice, chocolate granola, because I think that was quite nice as well, the original granola. I've got a couple of the cookies in there, but I'm not a massive fan on having that kind of stuff for breakfast, but I thought I would just try them again just to see what they were like. I've got some vanilla and banana porridge, some muesli bars, the pink apple and cinnamon granola, because I seem to remember that was nice, crunchy bran muesli, gluten-free fruity oats muesli. I got some porridge too, so I've got some chocolate porridge, original porridge and spice sultana porridge, and because this one's new, they definitely didn't have this when I had it last time, buttermilk pancake mix. I've just gone for the one. I'm tempted to get more, but I'm kind of worried that it might not be very good, so I've just left it to one for a minute. Then for the lunch options, it's mainly soup and pasta and couscous that is in here, as well as a few kind of meal alternatives. So I've gone for the mushroom soup, pea and ham soup, tomato, pepper and cheese pasta pot, creamy pesto pasta pot. I don't think they had that last time and I thought that sounded nice. Tomato and herb couscous and lemon and herb couscous. I don't think they had couscous last time I did it either. Ham and sweet corn chowder, sweet potato and coconut soup. I seem to remember that was really scrummy. Chunky vegetable soup and smoked bacon and bean soup. So you can see it's not all just smooth soups, there are chunky ones too, which do feel a little bit more filling. Cream of tomato soup, curried parsnip soup, tomato soup, lentil and vegetable soup, chicken mulligatawny. I think that one was a nice one as well. Spicy tomato and beef and minestrone. They're saying that one's new, but I'm pretty sure that one was there the last time I did it 5 years ago, but maybe they've just changed it slightly. I haven't put carrot and coriander soup in because I really don't like it very much. I've not put any of the protein bars in, and as handy as they are to have if you're on the go, I think I'd rather just sit down and eat some actual proper food, if you get what I mean. So I've not put any of the protein bars in. I'm kind of intrigued as to what they taste like, but maybe not this time around. And then they also have these kind of meal alternative milkshakes as well. I did try these when I was on Diet Chef before, and it did make for a nice alternative. Then of course you've got your dinner options, and there's quite a few options here. And if you're thinking of going for the 20-day plan like I have, you're going to have to make some choices because there are more than 20 options here. So the things that I have gone for are things that I think I would traditionally consider to be more of an evening meal type thing. So I've gone for chicken curry, pork meatballs, Italian bolognese, coq au vin, beef rogan josh, vegetable curry. I've taken the lamb hot pot out just purely because it just doesn't seem the right time of year to be eating that really. Chili con carne. I didn't bother with the mild chicken tikka masala because if I'm going to have a curry, I'm going to want it to be something more than mild. Lasagna. I didn't bother with the vegetarian lasagna this time, although it does sound really nice. I didn't bother with the cottage pie, the chicken chasseur, or the vegetable chili, just again because I just didn't fancy those this time. I did get the Thai red chicken curry. Paella, I remember the paella being really nice actually, but I'm just going to get the one just to see. Pasta bolognese, beef meatballs and tarka dal. Didn't bother with the sausages. Vegetable korma, sweet and sour chicken, beef stew, chicken korma. As you can see, there's a lot here to choose from. Minced beef hot pot. I think I had that before and it was okay, but I just didn't fancy it this time. Chicken and black bean sauce, chicken jalfrezi, tuna pasta felt a little bit too much like lunch for me because on some of the lunch options I did choose pasta. I did choose the mushroom pasta though because I thought that sounded quite nice, and I don't think I've had this one before. Tuna lasagna I took out and macaroni cheese I took out. So those are my dinner options. And then lastly, we've got the snack options. So here you can definitely have more than one thing because there aren't 20 different things to choose from. I went for lots of biscuits. I've gone for the chocolate chip oat biscuits, the fruit oat biscuits, ginger oat biscuits, and berry oat biscuits. I only got one each of the oat bars because if I'm going to have a snack, that's not usually the kind of thing that I would go for, but I would just give them a go again. And I do prefer savoury stuff generally, so I've gone for the cheese and red onion flavour soya and potato snacks. I don't remember these, and it is saying that they're new, so looking forward to trying those. And likewise the paprika ones are new as well, so they sound really good. And then who doesn't love a bit of popcorn? It's saying that they're new. They definitely had popcorn when I did it, but they were already popped in a packet, and it's sounding like these are ones I'm going to have to microwave myself. I just hope I'm not going to have to share any of this stuff because the portions are small. So like I've already said, I chose the 20-day option through Voucher. It was on offer, I think it was £69, and then you paid for delivery as well, which was £5.99, which is a bargain compared to how much I was paying when I was on it 5 years ago. I did lose a really decent amount of weight when I was on it 5 years ago. I think it was about 4.5 stone or something like that, so it was a lot. I know that it works, but I was also going to the gym as well, so I was keeping my activity levels up. But like I've mentioned in part 1 of this video series, the portions with Diet Chef are quite small, so I'm kind of having to get myself prepared for seeing these small portions again. Shall we change the angle a little bit and have a look, see what it is that's in this enormous box of goodies? Okay, so here everything is. I've literally not touched anything other than taking the top cardboard off. There's a lovely little pack here to help me get started with everything, but to be honest, it's really straightforward. It's just literally a case of choosing whatever it is that you want for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So it's got a suggested weekly meal planner. You've got somewhere you can track stuff in the back. It's got a calorie counter, and there's some recipes in there as well. So there's some handy information in the Get Started pack. This is a typical size for your breakfast. There's 40 grams in here, which if you look on most kind of cereal packet serving suggestion sizes, then 30 to 40 grams is pretty normal. But when you actually see how small that is and how that's really not going to fill a bowl up very much, you can probably feel my fear through the internet. I'll just pop that bit of cardboard there just so that I can rest some of this stuff on top. So you're going to recognise some of this stuff from when I did my selection. So here's some of the breakfast bits. We've got porridge, muesli, there's another muesli, there's the treacle and pecan granola, which is nice, I've had that one before. This is pretty typical for the kind of breakfast that I've chosen. Then moving on to lunch stuff. It is a little bit of a minefield trying to find everything when you first get a delivery because it is all kind of chucked in together. Oh, there's another porridge there. Spice sultana porridge. It's all made in such a way that it should be pretty convenient to be able to just open a packet, chuck it in a bowl and get on with it. This is new. This is the buttermilk pancake mix, which apparently makes 2 delicious fluffy golden pancakes. This is obviously slightly more labour intensive than the other stuff that I've got. Okay, so I've just taken that whole top layer out, and if I remember rightly, these are all going to be sat upright. These are some of the dinners here, so they are in trays. It probably looks incredibly unappetising, but actually the food really isn't too bad from what I can remember. But I will show you some of the meals once I've actually made them up. But yeah, they don't look particularly appetising. I think all of this on this side is dinner stuff. This is all trays. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put all of this because, yeah, it's rather a lot when you see pretty much a whole month's supply of food in one box because we don't have the biggest kitchen in the world, unfortunately. So hopefully there's some lunch stuff in this side. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That must be a freebie. That must be for when you do shakes or something, even though I didn't order any. But as far as I'm aware, the shakes are already mixed, so nice little bonus. Wasn't expecting that. So this is tomato and herb bulgur wheat and couscous pot. I love couscous, and they didn't have couscous last time I did Diet Chef, so looking forward to trying that for lunch. Really handy if you work as well, just to be able to chuck this in a bag and make it when you're at work, because last time I did Diet Chef I did actually work in an office. And then a lot of the options for lunch, as you will have seen, are soups. So a lot of these are just going to be soups now. Yeah, I think all the rest of that is soup. And then there's one of the pasta pots as well. So I think these are just a case of maybe adding hot water or something. And then just to go back to some of the top layer stuff again with the snacks, I don't think they had these last time I did Diet Chef. So this is the paprika flavour soya and potato snacks, which look yummy. Popcorn definitely didn't look like this the last time I did Diet Chef. It was already popped just in a bag, so this is stuff you need to pop yourself. I'm not quite sure why they've changed that, but hey ho. And then I've got an oat snack bar with chocolate, and there's a dark chocolate chip oat biscuit as well. And I think that pretty much covers everything, and I am now surrounded with packets of food. So I think that will probably do it for video number 2. The day that I'm filming this is a Friday, and I do get weekends off with this plan anyway, so my first day is going to be Monday. Keep everything crossed for me. I'm hoping it's not going to go too badly because I am already feeling quite nervous again about the portion sizes, because I think I've got used to eating portions that are far too big, but I've done this before and I know I can do it again. So the next video that you see from me will probably be more of a vlog kind of style, what I eat in a day on Diet Chef. So that will be video number 3. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up down below because it does really help support my channel. And if you're new here and would like to subscribe to see more content like this from me in the future, I will pop a button just here which you can click and just get notified of new content as and when it gets uploaded. And if you've not seen my last video, I will pop a link to that one just up here so you can click it and check that one out too. Anyway, I hope you're all really well. And here's to having the last weekend off before the diet starts. I'll see you again soon. Bye!